The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Saban Entertainment, and Subaraya Productions. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Tokucast Top 10 Show.
Top 10! Hooray. I had to do a little more because Marcus isn't here.
No, that was fine.
Cool.
I liked it.
Anyway, and actually 10 this time. We learned how to count. Moving on. You've requested it a lot, so we're going to do it. Top 10 Sentai finishers. Marcus isn't here because he doesn't care enough.
But here we are, and
no honorable mentions.
No honorable mentions. This is a mix of bazookas and combination weapons and everything else.
The reason why there's no honorable mentions is that we had trouble getting to 10 because they're all.
A lot of them are very, very similar.
They're all the same.
No.
Hold on, I thought I had one for a second. I will give an honorable mention to the Zoo Ranger finisher, only because it's the first finisher that I ever saw because of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So it gives that nostalgic feel to me.
Yeah,
also, I like the concept of taking individual weapons, combining them into a big finisher, like with Zoo Ranger, Aba Ranger, Gokaiger. It's just a very good metaphor of teamwork, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. That works. And let's
Number
get
10.
this started. Number 10, the Time Ranger Bazooka.
Only because I think it's the coolest looking bazooka, and I think the reason why I wanted it on this list, and I'm the one who pushed it, is all of the weapons that make it work individually as powerful guns, and then they combine it to something that looks really cool. And also, I had the toy as a kid, and it was like my favorite thing to play with.
Mm-hmm. I did not. But it's still a cool looking bazooka.
I like toys.
Yes, you do. Number 9, the Gal Ranger Sword.
This made it onto the list because it's the only one that I know of to date that is a team combining weapon, like we were just talking about,
yes,
that becomes a sword.
Mm-hmm.
And which I think is really cool. I also had these toys growing up.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a lot of Power Ranger stuff growing up.
I can tell.
I had these growing up too, and it was one of my favorites when Wild Force was out. Mainly because, well, first off, it felt more like a spear until you add that lion head on it. Mm. But I thought it was just a really cool concept of combining into a bladed weapon, which is only done one other time, I think.
Not that I can think of. But
anyway, next.
But it's a cool sword nonetheless. Number 8, Ninja's Multi-Slash. The Ninja Multi-Slash is on here because
good aesthetics.
It's good. It looks cool, and also they're ninjas. They are moving quickly. They are slashing the enemy a billion times, and
they have super Saiyan
yes,
aura.
Well, like most ninjas do.
Yeah.
But yeah, them being the loud, wild, crazy ninjas, I think this is a finisher that exemplifies that perfectly. And that
Naruto would be proud.
It also looks cool.
Naruto would be proud.
And he would be. Number 7, the Changeman Bazooka. The act of them like taking it and putting it together and the noises and effects that it makes is really, really cool.
I'll give you that. I just feel bad for that one, I can't remember which color it was, who her entire job is to hold the scope.
I think that was pink.
I just feel like she got the short end of the stick. Just, but I'll agree. That is the motion of watching them put it together is really cool. It looks very efficient too. Mm. Next,
number 6, Hurricane's Bazooka.
This made it on because it has multiple different, at least with the first 3, it has different combinations that it can be a bazooka. You can have the yellow in front, then blue, and then the red in the back. The blue in front, the red in the middle, or the yellow in the back, or red in front, blue in the middle.
Basically, as many combinations as you can make with 3, this one can do.
And they each do a different finisher. The yellow one spawns a 1,000-ton weight thing and squashes the enemy. Mm-hmm. And the red one's just a normal bazooka, and the blue one does like an orb finisher, which is really cool. And then they later get the other the Gokaigers in there, and it just the choices. We like choices.
Mm-hmm. Choices are nice. It's on here because it's got great variety. It looks kind of cool.
I had that toy growing up too.
Did you now?
Yeah, I had all 5 of them.
Okay. I had none. But I don't care. because now we can watch the shows.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Hurricane Good Bazooka. Number 5, one of Matt's favorites, the Kenjiro Spiker from Kyoryuger.
The only other one that combines into a bladed weapon. Once again, we're getting...
This one is a spear.
Which is really cool. And we put this one higher than the Gokaiger one, because this one more or less requires all 5 of them to use, as opposed to the Gokaiger one.
You could say, yes, only one of them throws it, but it has to be thrown from the air.
And they
to get
springboard him.
Yes.
So they're a little more involved than swing it! That's all they do.
Oh, wait.
Also, I just love hearing Kentaro Spiker! What's next?
Next is All-Star Crash from Q-Ranger.
Okay. So
Giant laser death rays from space that annihilate your foe are pretty freaking
That happened once.
It's still awesome.
Yeah, we were watching a compilation of these, and it was showing... I can't remember his name. It was the squid villain, the one who had eyes all over his body. So they had to surround him and shoot him from all directions to prevent him from dodging. Mm-hmm. And so they fired the All-Star Crash, which is normally just a run-of-the-mill team laser shot. But instead, the star logo appears under him in just like the... What is it called from Gears of War?
The Hammer of Dawn.
The Hammer of Dawn of just rainbow colors just destroys him.
A rainbow-colored star laser of death.
And he was like, all right, going on the list.
Hell yeah. Looks really cool.
I love Q-Ranger.
I love it's one of the few that uses the morpher as the weapon.
It's one of the few ones where the morpher is a weapon.
Yeah. But yeah, the Q-Tamas, say what you want about him, it's an awesome finisher.
Next.
The Final Wave from Gokaiger.
Mainly because, one, I was always hyped when they did it.
Oh, yes.
Because whoever did that voiceover, yeah. And it's because it's never, until much later in the series, it's not a bazooka. Mm-hmm. And when it's not a bazooka, it's just them with their team weapons being them. Marvelous is pointing a gun like this. Mm-hmm. If it's a sword, you got Doc swinging it like a baseball bat. You get to see them be them, and they're also just going to be pirates. We're just going to shoot you. We're just going to cut you.
We're just going to cut your ass.
So, and it was just fun. And next is number 2, I believe?
Yes. Number 2, Go Rangers Football. I friggin' love this thing.
Mainly because it's one that started it all. I like what you said when we were making this list, which I'll let you say again.
What did I say?
They took what they had.
Yes, so it's the first Sentai. It's the
75.
Yeah, something like that. You are limited by technology, so they took the technology, what they had, and they were able to make something really, really unique.
And not only unique, almost unique, it was unique every time they used it. Mm-hmm. Like in the clip that we saw, it turned into a bowl of miso soup, the monster drank it, and died.
And then he exploded.
Which is funny. When the Gokaigers used it, it spawned a garbage truck.
It turned into a garbage truck, it sucked up all the enemies, and then it just drove away.
So
that was the first episode of Sentai I ever watched.
Great. And
good stuff.
And he never looked back. But number 1.
Shinkenger's multi-slash.
I'll let you explain this.
The Shinkenger are samurai. This finisher, similar to the Ninja one, this exemplifies everything about their theme. They are leaping out. They have swords drawn. It does that classic Jidaigeki shot of a guy getting slashed, but you got the cool background, and they're just running at him one after the other, slash, 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 and then they blow up, and it's just awesome.
And the pose they make afterwards when they're done, I think it's everybody but Red like kneeling with their sword like this, and he's just like having it on his shoulder like a badass. Mm-hmm. And it's awesome. And I love samurai, so I was not going to disagree with him on this. Mm-hmm. But those are our favorite Sentai finishers. It was really hard making this list because they're all bazookas at one point or another, and that gets tiresome. I am so glad Q-Ranger hasn't done one yet. Hope to God they don't.
We'll see.
And but we wanted to do another fan suggestion because we haven't done one in a while. So
sorry.
But this is...
We've been busy.
I have been very busy as well. But this is our top 10 Sentai finishers.
What are your top 10 finishers? Please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at the Tokucast. Subscribe to us if you already haven't. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
We release 2 videos a week, every Wednesday, every Sunday. Please tell your friends about us if they're into Tokusatsu, Sentai, Kamen Rider. or if they're just getting in and or if they want to know what series to watch, they can watch our top 10s. Please spread the word of the Tokucast. We want to expand. But as always, we will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.